Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lucy Mboto-Fuda from the External Relations Department of the IMF.
Merci beaucoup de cette coprésidence que nous avons ensemble exercée ce matin. The outlook for Africa is encouraging, and there is clearly une espérance africaine that is on the horizon. I mentioned in this room a couple of days ago the dark clouds on the horizon, where there is certainly African hope on the horizon as well. The forecast for the continent as a whole is about 4%. For low-income countries, that growth is around and slightly in excess of 5%. For middle-income countries in sub-Saharan Africa, we discussed extensively as well this morning the potential shocks that could affect the African continent. And clearly, sort of coming top on the list of those potential shocks is the increase of the price of oil and volatility in general in the price of commodities, and also the resurgence, if there was any such thing, of the European crisis, given the links between the euro area countries and the African countries, notably the North African countries, South Africa, and some of the East African countries. So, facing those shocks that could clearly affect, number one, we're not abandoning Central and Eastern European countries either. And, to a point, your question is very relevant, because it's the same issue that applies to, say, North African countries and those countries that have trade, commodity exports, remittances, aid flow with the European Union. So all those countries have as a primary interest that the European Union does well. So I think that's point number one, to actually make sure that the country in the periphery of the Eurozone and the countries that trade and deal with the Eurozone do not suffer the shock. Well, better not have the shock to begin with.